Here you go, new song. Okay. Nice! Good fucking choices in music today. Are we the baddies? Well, we lost, so I think, yeah. Okay. We're going back to the U.S., right? Maybe. Wait, excuse me? It said we couldn't fit all the boats on there. I mean, all the troops on there. But then we did. No, we didn't. Or we did? Come here. You bet money I checked to see if it was a silver gunner rip. I actually didn't. I just trusted you. I don't know why. But I did. Hey, Japan's red now. They're an empire because they're a great power. Yeah, you know, defeating a great power in a war is probably a pretty good way to bump yourself up to great power status. Fucking Japan. Let's make them like us. You know, if we can't defeat them, we'll join them. They've clearly got some sort of unearthly power to defeat one of the strong... I mean, okay, we're shit. I'll admit it. We don't have a great military. But what the fuck was that? Those were irregulars that Japan had. And they just destroyed... I mean, look at how few troops they have now. You see this? Because they were all irregulars. Why are their irregulars so good? Like, if we went to war with them right now again and they couldn't raise up or something, like they couldn't get more irregulars, that'd be fucking it. They'd be gone. If they couldn't mobilize, that's what I'm looking for. That's the word. Okay, the Ottomans. You know what? It's fine. We just have to work around it. We didn't need Japan. We got Manchuria, the obviously superior country. Someone might point out the fact that it was owned by Japan, not far from this time period, and I would just say, you know, fuck off. I'm, it's better, because I said so. Oh, right, yeah, we have a ton of transports now. Hopefully they don't all die in the Straits. Maybe we should, I think we should just go around the other way. Maybe we should take over Hawaii just so it makes more sense to go the other way safely. I don't know. Spend all the money in military. That is actually kind of a sensible thing to do. I mean, all it does is it just increases the chance of people becoming soldiers, which can fuck with your economy a little bit, but we're really rich. I wish I could do more, but we have this gosh darn liberal government. So, when does this happen? 1870. Okay, still a ways away. A little ways. Digging cap is probably going to be pretty important if we get attacked. Organization is also really good, though, so I'll do that. This also increases mobilization size, so. Here's an even better song. Probably won't get you caught. Whoa. Oh, GTA 4? Okay. Might. It might. It's fine. We'll do it. I don't like that red. It's too, like, intimidating. It's too in your face and, like, we fucking beat you. Or, like, red, like, stop. Was this a... No, yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't like Japan. I don't really like them. Come together. No, I literally clicked the wrong... Yeah, they were already together. All of you come together. This is our giant fucking navy. Now, this is like every boat we own. -1? What are you doing down there? Who told you to go there? Whoa, what? I never heard this song in GTA. Maybe this was on one of the radio stations I never listened to or something. I like this. This is a Russian and German song. I like it. Haiti wants an alliance? No. That's fine. Japan, though. We should really get an alliance, Japan. We're the new men in town, alright? We had our differences. I wanted to enslave all your people and fuck your women. Or women. I don't know if we're still going with that idea. I don't know how gay the Confederates are. But, you know, it was a misunderstanding. I didn't know you were strong. How was I supposed to know? Could you blame me? I mean, you're fucking Japan. You're gonna take over half the shit soon anyway. You know what it's like to want to expand. I'm sure they'll get it. I'm sure they won't hold it against us. Wow, our population is still going up really fast. Louisiana is done. So let's start on Arkansas. Good. Where are the troops here? Is that really where you were supposed to meet up? She done. Well, you know... shit. We really need some alliances. Mexico... I mean, I know you're garbage, but like... Yeah, we're gonna get Mexico. I mean, we're gonna take over Mexico at some point, but we're gonna take over the United States first, I think, is on our... But, I don't know if we could actually take them right now, so we might want to take over someone else beforehand. Still, we're gonna consolidate in the U.S. for now, in case we get a war coming very fast. So... Right, I want to look at our sort of groupings here. We want to create a new one. We want to have this 4 infantry, 4 artillery, and an engineer. This is a perfect grouping. We'll set those aside in Bowling Green. Here we need 1 more infantry, 1 more artillery. Oh wait, we need the hussar for that other group. Okay. Here we need 1 infantry, 2 artilleries, and the other 2 things. 1 infantry, 2 artillery. Perfect. Okay. And the rest of them will hopefully be able to make it home. Get on the boat. And... come home. I hope you make it. They selected me on the... Okay. Click that. Please don't get lost. I'm afraid what's gonna happen here is that we go here, it gets, you know, fucking disappeared again. We lose all of our army. I mean, except this, but a lot of our army, and then the U.S. declares war. That's what I'm expecting to happen right now. Do you know if the Confederates won the Civil War, it's likely the remaining U.S. would have allied with Germany in World War I and maybe even World War II? I heard about that, yeah. Isn't there like there's like a story about that? Alt History Hub. I never read Alt History Hub. How Few Remain might be the book I'm thinking of, though. International. Okay. That's fine. New song. Yeah, I definitely need to set up. Ooh. Daggerfall. Going real old. Okay. Yeah, what I was saying, yeah, I'm expecting the U.S. to declare war on us shortly after we lose all of our troops in the ocean. We'll see. The Ottomans are currently being befriended by the Japanese. Okay, I don't like that. I don't like that Japan is seeming like they're going to be our big rival in the world, especially since we've already got the U.S. as a big rival, and in a way, the UK is a big rival, and really we can't take on fucking any of them. Let's just try and make Japan like us. Oh right, yeah, US, would you accept an alliance? No, but close, actually. Actually not far away. I don't think we'll be able to make it possible, but it's... we'll see. You know, let's increase relations with... yeah. I think it's still impossible to form an alliance with them. Oh, there's a crisis going on. Well, so it's impossible right now, anyway. Immigrant deported. Yeah, well. Somebody's doing their job. We got some Jacobin rebels, and they actually want to rise up, so that tells me we need to pass, fucking Jeffersonian method. Yeah, sounds good. Was that a whole song? No, it just kind of goes silent there for a while. Okay. A long while. I skip ahead and it's still silent. Okay, back to Dead Rising, I guess. Shame the game is impossible to play by modern standards. I don't know. I bet you could go back to and... I don't know. Well, here's this other boat. We'll send them back. How is the First Fleet doing? Okay. Oh, they made it! Oh, okay. They're safe now. I mean, they made it past the fucking hellhole of Malacca, so, I guess they're fine. There's just like a fucking vortex here or something. It's like the, I don't remember where it was in Europe that, like, in the Mediterranean where there was supposed to be, like, a vortex. Like a sea monster or something. Yeah, I don't know. I actually want to play Daggerfall at some point. I've never really played it. Because it is old. And I'm not that old. Yeah. These are building, right? Yeah. Good. Good. I remember playing this level, the level that this is from, this song. I remember playing it when I was a kid and having a real tough time beating it. And then I played it, like, I played Dead Rising, like, a few months ago, I think. It would have been before Alaska, so yeah, half a year ago or something. It wasn't hard at all. You don't understand, the dungeons are labyrinthine and randomly generated. No human brain can go through all that without getting lost. You literally require a teleport spell placed at the beginning of the dungeon so you can get out when you finally find what you need. Yeah, but like, that sounds fun. You know, in a way, for some people. It sounds fun. I don't see necessarily a problem with that, in a way. Let's up our army a little bit more. I think we're gonna need it with what's coming. Maybe for masochists. What do you think I am? I've never really listened to the song. I didn't realize. It's kind of... It's interesting. I realized I didn't have a thing set there either. Hey, look! Hey, the boat's fucking made it! Pick up these guys real quick. We don't need them there. Yeah. Excuse me. Japan is still stuck here. They don't know what to do. I guess this is just like a rogue boat. They went and, like, it's not even being controlled by the Japanese army or navy. It's just, they decided on their own that they were gonna come and conquer the Confederates for the glory of Japan. And they realized they're fucking idiots and they didn't bring any troops with them. Now they're just stuck. Too embarrassed to go back home because all the Japanese girls will laugh at them. Feel sad for those stupid fucking Japs. I guess we made it. Oh, we've got railroads building too. Nice. Let's, we can't help fund them. I hate that. We've got some canned food factories that's going amazingly. And some oh, nice. Okay, we're actually getting some factories built just by capitalists. It's kind of lucky. I don't think that always happens. Well, I don't know. A country this big, maybe it does, but Japanese girls, male. Yeah. Colonial diseases. Who cares? Arizona. Oh shit. We've got the fucking plague in Arizona. But also whores in Tucson. We can either kill 20% of all people in Arizona, or just 5% and pay some money. We've got tons of money. Yeah, that is not even a dent in our money. Speaking of which, getting some really good gains in cryptocurrency recently. I'm feeling fucking really optimistic about this shit. I finally found out the secret, because I was trying to day trade. That's stupid. Don't do that. If anybody wants to get into cryptocurrency, I'll tell you right now, don't day trade. Unless you really know what you're doing, you'll lose your money. And I didn't know what I was doing. I'm willing to admit that. I was fucking retarded about it. But now, the key is you just find something good and you just wait. And then eventually you make money. It's weird, but it works. We don't want 5. Like, I've been making money ever since... Like, I just made a rule with myself. Anything I invest in, I'm not pulling out of it for at least 2 weeks. And ever since I made that rule, I've been making money. It's pretty good. Let's get rid of these troops that are just... Yeah, undermanned. Because that was kind of a problem with the Japanese... with us fighting the Japanese, is I was looking at our composition of infantry versus artillery, and I mean, it's obviously fucked up right now, but like, it was alright, but the infantry were so undermanned, I think, was the problem. And so let's just fucking get rid of those. That's fine. That'll do for now. These guys need... let's send an engineer over there. We're gonna have one very incomplete group, but that's fine. What is playing now? Dead Rising. Okay, some other Dead Rising. That's fine. We'll go back to relaxing Pokemon. Yeah. What is a decent army comp for Vicky 2 anyway? Well, from what I remember, mixed with what someone recently told me, is that you want them in sort of groupings like this. 4 infantry, 4 artillery, 1 engineer, 1 hussar, or similar thing that gives you reconnaissance. As far as I can tell, that is the optimum. I don't really know how it goes when you're building something bigger. I don't know if it's better to have like one of these groups of 30 and then fight in addition, you know, like next to another one of these groups of 30, or if it's better to up the infantry and artillery count but keep the hussar and engineer count the same. I don't really know about that. But as far as the rest of it goes, I guess this seems to be the ideal, at least for this size. Maybe we should get rid of a couple, like, get rid of one of these guys so that we can get a hussar. Yeah, this is another perfect one. So yeah, like, let's get rid of 1 artillery here. I mean, 1 infantry here. Where is that, though? Actually, that's important. That's really important. Yeah, these are all Chinese. Never mind. It'll just take too long doing it that way. U.S. Alliance. They're real close. I really don't think it's going to happen, though. Oh, Germany. Hey. Fucking UK. Okay, here it is. All right, UK is back in. They're back in it. They wanna join up with the Confederates again. All we had to do was lose a war with the Japanese, and suddenly I'm like, man, those Confederates are pretty good. You see how well they lost that war? This is a fucking white peace. I think I want to get back in bed with the Confederates. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't blame you, UK. I don't blame you at all. Oh, you know what's kind of shit? Wait a minute, I just want to compare. Japan is currently... Actually, can we see this? Can we see their literacy? I wanted to know what their literacy was like, because I think ours is absolute terror. Oh! The UK is allied with Germany. Or wait, no, they're not allied, they're just involved in this war together, I bet. Right. Yeah, I don't see no Germany in there. They were allied with... Oh! Oh! Remember, the UK was allied with Russia, so they had too many alliances, so they didn't want to ally with us, but now they got called on different sides of a crisis, so now they're fine with it. Hopefully they don't lose this war and get, like, fucked up. They would accept. Perfect. Thank you, UK! Lose, or gain militancy, gain consciousness, I guess that's fine. There it is, UK. Hopefully they don't just leave us for no reason. I have a feeling that maybe they left us because we, like, missed a call to arms or something. I'm not really sure. Ooh, they've mobilized, but so has Russia. And so have the Germans. Wow, they're going fucking all in with this. I think Bavaria is on Germany's side. Yeah, they've also mobilized, but they don't have anything to, you know, they're not going to do shit. Can we get Germany as an ally too? No, too many. I guess we have too many now. Or, yeah, because I don't think they do. They're allied with just Spain. They're not a fucking great power. So I guess our alliance with the UK is too much for them. But that's fine, that's perfect. That should dissuade the US from going to war with us. Now the question would be, do we want to go to war with the US? The answer is probably no. Because they're stronger than us. They have 66 brigades. We have 37. I thought that said 101. We have a possibility of 37. That's not great. You would think having millions of Chinese would up your army count a little bit, but it's kind of mild, actually. We can get one more Texan group. We need a Hussar. Okay, Texan Hussars. Sounds good. Okay. How do you get capitalists? You're playing as Brazil and none have spawned at the start and you can't nationalist focus switch to any? Well, I don't know. I don't know. Good luck. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not sure. Usually what I do is I just try and play a government that doesn't need them. That's my strategy. I mean, when you're the US, or, you know, the better version of the US, it's not that big of a deal. You're going to have capitalists. They're going to do shit. It works itself out. When you're playing Brazil, though, just become fucking reactionary or something, you know? That's my strategy. Just force the people to build factories and work in them. It's not like they're real people or anything. They're fucking Brazilians. Oh, Egypt. I would really like to get Egypt. Oh, they're not in the sphere of anybody. Somebody kicked them out of No, they were with Italy. Oh, Italy isn't a great power anymore. Oh, perfect. Add to sphere. Thanks. Nice. Okay, so that should give us the option to build Suez, maybe? Just gotta have iron steamers. We're gonna do that right now. You know, let's just switch. I want to build the Suez. That sounds awesome. Gain prestige, and a lot of people dislike me. But not people I'm exactly worried about disliking me. Oh, the Russians. That's about it. Or people get mad at me, and I get, oh, you know, more prestige. Why not? Mexico dislikes me a little bit. That's fine. I would still like an alliance with you, Mexico, actually. Let's increase their opinion. I think that'll do it. Immigrant deported. No, thanks. Well, I mean, yes, continue to be deported. Dab on them non-slave countries. You're crazy. What we need to do is we need to take over the slave countries, specifically because we want more slaves. Like, well, Liberia doesn't actually have slaves. Really. They're still a somewhat juicy target, actually. I think. If we can conquest them, that's... no. Yeah, unfortunately, the game considers them civilized, which means it's not the best choice. State for sub-state. No, that's not. African port. Okay, so we want an African port. We might do that while we're, basically, if the US declares war on us, we're more or less fucked, unless the UK comes in and saves our asses, which is what would likely happen. So if we move some troops down to Africa to take it over, I don't think that's the biggest deal. I don't think we need them on hand right now. Plus, this will increase our power a bit more, and, you know, that'll help when they eventually declare war on us, or when we eventually declare war on them. So let's find a juicy-looking piece of Africa. Unfortunately, the best piece is, I think, the one that... oh, no, wait, that's not the best piece. This is the best piece. It's got 40% of... oh, that's got like 100,000 slaves. Yeah, that's the best piece. Although Madagascar is also... I like Madagascar, because it's got coal in here. Right? Yeah, Madagascar's got a bit of coal. It's got some good population. It's isolated. It's an island. It's got a lot of things going for it. It's in the sphere of France, but I think we could work on that. Because currently, the things we are prioritizing... we have Egypt. We don't have the Ottomans, but it's kind of hard to get, I think. Although we're pretty close. Yeah, but fuck the Ottomans. I don't care about the Ottomans. I'm gonna... well, we might go back to it. But for now, I'm gonna put Madagascar at high. And I'm going to remove them from the French sphere and then take over some piece of them. Probably this, I don't know, southern half, northern half, I don't care. Eventually we'll take over all of them. Gonna use Madagascar as your fuck this shit I'm out island? Yeah, that's the backup plan. Here's some music, okay. Hey, more Daggerfall. All right. Yeah, Madagascar's a good backup island. It's big enough to be like a good base of operations, just aesthetically, obviously. I mean, we could flee to fucking you know, Honduras or China. That just doesn't make sense as the Confederates. I just don't like the idea of that. Whereas the Confederates fleeing to Madagascar has a certain appeal to it, as far as fleeing can have any sort of appeal. Of course, if we get that down the dumps, we might as well just kill ourselves and just be done with it, because that's a loss right there, basically. But we're pretty early in the game, and it's not impossible for that to happen pretty soon. So we'll see. Let's make sure the UK, yeah, they absolutely love us. Perfect. The US also likes us. You know what? You know what? I like the idea of this. If we can get the US to be allied with us, we can just focus on other shit until we're stronger than them. Because obviously, I mean, we're going to expand faster than they are. The AI is not smart about picking on these little guys. So, yeah. Should go pretty well. Don't want Venezuela. We might want some of these. 4.9. Wow, Jacobins. All right. Fine. We'll make voting better. Just calm down. These songs are very short, by the way. These Daggerfall songs. They end like partway through. It goes like a minute 30 in, and then the song ends, even though the song itself looks like it like makes you think that it's 4 minutes long. Whatever. You like how the golden circle is more bean-shaped than anything else. What do you... It's... Well, I wouldn't call it a circle. You got me there. But it's the golden oval. The golden, rounded, you know, lines. Here's a song. Okay. Oh, new guy requesting songs. Let's see. No Love Division. It's Death Grips. And Doom. Okay. Alright. Good suggestion. Well, in concept. We'll see how it plays out. Yeah, would that make us beaners? if we controlled the golden bean? We will not reform slavery, which would make people more in favor of slavery allowed, but the people who want it to be allowed would gain consciousness, and the people who don't want it to be allowed would gain militancy. Let's see if that's a big deal. Maybe a little bit. Let's make sure this is not going to blast anybody. Just... I need to stop fucking with the volume. I think we're good. You lift weights harder with this song. Good. I'm always happy to hear someone lifting weights at all. Okay, more factory expansion. This is good. I like this. The golden bean. Yeah. That's our ambition, to create the golden bean. We'll see. Where is the source of the Nile? Outfit an expedition. Forward. Nebraska becomes socialist or socialist? Alright. I guess Nebraska's becoming socialist. Ooh, the Jacobins are still pretty upset. So are the socialists. Actually equally upset, despite the Jacobins having a lot more people supporting it. They want to impose a democratic government with liberal ideology and a focus on political reform. I mean, I don't think there's anything we can pass right now that would make them like us more. I'm not a fan of these guys. Let's see if we can... Let's get one of these. We're making a lot of money. I don't care about putting the minimum wage up, and it'll give us slightly more immigrant attraction. We're now conservative. I'm sure the Jacobins will not appreciate that. Here's some music, you fuck. Okay, we'll just... Wait, we're in the middle of one. Black abolitionists gain prestige. People want to outlaw slavery. Or Augusta becomes more reactionary, but the liberals become more militant. How much is that going to affect us? 0.01 or 2 or 3. Okay. Yeah, it's looking a little worrying, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Old age security. It looks like they're about to be violent, but only 9 people support the We're gonna have an uprising of 9 people soon? Oh, common school movement. Oh yeah, we need to up the schools. They're actually way better than minimum wages. Yeah. Without success. Try again. Haiti? No. America, like me. I mean fake America. America light. Could you be my my little friend, my little mini-me, my little brother, who I take along on wars because it's funny? British India is exploding. Is it? It kind of does this a lot of times. They're still all underneath India. I mean, underneath the UK. So it's, well, I mean, except this Portugal bit and this France bit here. But, like, so it's not really much. Like, it's not like this is an opportunity. It'd be nice if they just lost it. That'd be great. Okay, that song's over. You've got another one. Let's see. Rico Harbor. Hey! Good pick. Yeah, this is expansion music. Suez Canal. Hey, it's water themed. Suez Canal. Sweet. All right, and that should give us the land there, right? It's minor, but oh. Excuse me? Oh, it's got to finish building, right? Takes a while. Yeah, I didn't actually read it. Well, like if we looked at the Panama Canal, which would actually be a lot more useful for us. Building. Oh, it says until the end of the game, but that's obviously not right. You know, we're gonna take over Panama at some point from Colombia, or wait, yeah, it's right here. Yeah. They're allied with Mexico. You know, like for now, let's just prioritize them and put them in our sphere so we can just build it, and we'll take it later. Right? Although, Egypt, we need to, okay, we need to decrease the opinion of the UK, and now we don't really need to be focusing on Egypt right, you know, at this moment. Need new research. Isn't machine guns... Isn't there something about machine guns helping with one of these colonial navigation? Yeah. If you have machine guns, you're more likely to unlock this colonial negotiation. So we'll get that. Also, I mean, it's just military tech. It's good. It's good to have. War music. There's no war yet. America Light is your submissive soy boy. Guess is one way to put it. But we are going to war soon, I think. I think we're going to go to war with Benin and take over these 100,000 slaves we have down here. Actually, maybe a little more? No. 1% intellectuals. What do you think Beninese intellectuals look like? I'm just saying. Yeah, let's proceed with that. That'll be our next war. We've got a lot of infamy above us. You know, like, the infamy ceiling is well above the level at which we are at. I'm sure there's a better way to say that. Johor is fucking with us. Johor still exists? I thought we were Johor. Oh yeah, no, they still exist. No, we could fuck them up sometime. So, yeah. Lose militancy... What do we get? Less immigrant attraction by 15%. Jeez. But more assimilation. Or... more prestige and more attraction. I want more immigrant attraction. Might fuck me up in the long run with all these immigrants gonna, you know, take over our country or something, but, you know, whatever. What are these cultures like, by the way? There's none of them that are, like, huge. I was wondering if I was gonna click on one of these and it was gonna be something crazy, like there'd be, like, fucking 5% Irish or something. Ooh, what was that red one? What is that? 1% Texan. Oh no, see, that's reasonable. What about these places? Pueblo, yeah, it's not exactly strange or anything. Mexican, yeah, natural enough, I guess. Yeah, I was also wondering if maybe some of these colonial places would have some weird ones. Really? Texans up in Nebraska? Huh. Czech. Hey, 1% Czech. Yeah, it's not that weird. Yeah, I guess even with all the immigrants we have, it's still not doing too much. Alliance with the Ottomans. You know, you're somewhat powerful, Ottomans, but I don't see you being useful at all. Classics rediscovered. Lose prestige, or all rich become liberal. You know, rich can become liberal, whatever. The mental image that Beninese intellectual brings to mind is far too funny. Yeah, I like... It's like an EU4, the African advisors. It reminds me of that, but with like glasses and like paperwork in front of them and like a decorational spear behind them. Outside of their you know, this intellectual is sitting inside of his like log cabin with like a fireplace there and all these books lining the walls, and behind him is like a bunch of his fellow tribesmen running in a circle and chanting around a bonfire. And he's like, why do I have to be the only intellectual of this entire fucking race? Okay, this is what someone else recommended. Baki Mouse March. I feel sad for the Beninese intellectuals now. Like, everyone else in their country is just, you know, dumb, ill-civilized, if you will. Primitive, as the game says it. But then there are a few intellectuals who are reading and like, let's get one of these groups down. Oh. It's one of these. Okay, that's looking good. Yeah, keep that. Wait, oh, you know what I just realized? If we take over all of the US land, which we will eventually, they'll be stuck down here in Africa. Ugh. Now I really want that to happen. What a turn of events that would be. Oh, we want to wait on Madagascar, because we want to kick out the French. Oh, wait, we can't kick out the French until they like us more. Right? Yeah. Alright. This is weird. If the Ottomans built a rocket infantryman, would it be called an Ottoman? You can do better. We can make Sulawesi like us? I don't care. Alright, yeah, everything's going really well. We're still making tons of money, and we're, like, we could lower taxes, but we don't need to because everyone in our country is doing amazing. Consciousness, I guess, is... Okay, how are our rebels doing, though? I'm still pretty worried about this. It's not so bad. No one actually willing to rise up. Mummy found. Our excavation team working in the Valley of Kings has uncovered a hitherto undiscovered tomb in the mummified remains of the Egyptian high priest of the 19th dynasty. The interior of the tomb is rich with decorations, and the discovery is an enormous success for our Egyptian expedition. Orphans rejoice. What? I read this at first, and then I read through the rest of this because I was like, okay, there's got to be some explanation for that in here. But no. Orphans, okay, no, I'm not auto-playing some gotchi. What's the next song someone recommended? Viking War music, okay. This could be loud when it starts, but okay. They found a mummy, get it? A mommy, oh. Oh, that's still doesn't really work, but okay, let's get better schools. A mummy, funny, haha, funny. 20 more days until Blade Runner 2049 comes out in Blu-ray. Oh, I still have not seen it. I didn't know it was coming out on Blu-ray soon. Maybe I will see it soon. Although there's a theater near here that plays movies from like months before, like it's always way behind in the movies, and I've considered going. I haven't been there yet. I just see the movies they fucking advertise for. It might still be playing there. Columbia, let's increase opinion. We need you to be in our sphere. We're getting war justification, right? Oh, we already get it? Please don't tell me we passed by it. Or did we just not do it? No, we have it. Okay, good. Yeah. And when does it expire? Yeah, in a while. All right. Well, we can basically declare war now. Let's just get these on the boats. Let's bring them over there. The boats, please. Yeah. All right, war with Africa. We won't declare war until we get there. I mean, it's not like we really need to be showing too much restraint on these African nations. It's not like we really need to worry about this, but we're good. We want to be safe. This is the music a Beninese intellectual listens to. Yeah. Socialist or more socialist? Well, I guess socialist is getting popular. Wouldn't be completely against it, I guess. It would at least let us, build some factories on our own, but that's also not really a problem. They're building them by themselves, and they're really successful. And I kind of like just not having to worry about it, instead of worrying like, oh, is this factory gonna work? Am I gonna have to subsidize it? You know, it's like, oh, fuck. Capitalists figure it out. They're smart people. Declare war. Demand port. Won't call the allies because we don't need them. Already at 16% because we're technically blockading their ports. Go on in. Don't waste your time with this war. You can't take that port because it's the capital. I'm pretty sure I've done this before. Are you really? Well, that makes sense. You know, I think we've done the same fucking thing before. But I've taken Calabar before, and Calabar is always just one province, and I've been able to take it. You might be right, though. That... you might be right. You might be right about that. We lost a lot of troops there. Well, they're coming back fast, but still. That's enough war score, right? No. We'll wait a little bit to recover. We'll bring our boats in. Are you still gonna genocide the Ching Chongs? You mean Chinese? When we have the option to do that, it's definitely a consideration. Right now, we don't have the option because we're not fascist or reactionary. I think maybe reactionaries can do it, but... You're changing your political Twitter handle to Beninese intellectual. It's a good one. Start phase 1 of the Suez Canal. It's like fucking cheap as hell. Stay in Bitcoin for a couple years. I'll be able to buy that myself. Build another canal. You hear the Chinese want to make a new canal right here? And because it's a little bit further north than the Panama Canal, it'll be used by everybody instead of the Panama Canal. But it's going to go right through the Lake Nicaragua, which might fuck things up in a huge way. So people aren't sure if it's actually going to happen. It's pretty interesting. Getting more troops, probably because of that great funding we've been doing. Oh shit, let's go even more. We need them. And I don't really care about the rest of this stuff. We just need more troops. We got perfect composition here. Here we need, well, that's one too many artilleries. I mean, infantries. So we'll move them to Chattanooga. This one's perfect, and the one we got down in Africa is perfect. So now we need 2 more artilleries and the little extra things. So 2 more artilleries and the little extra things. And then we'll start on a new grouping for infantry, 1 artillery. Asia will just, you know, they're too far away. Once we get the Panama Canal, maybe we can take more frequent trips between Asia, because once we have the Panama Canal, we can avoid the fucking black hole that exists in Malacca, the Malaccan Sea right there. So actually, that'd be pretty nice. We are actually losing money now, but we have no tariffs. Oh yeah, let's just do a tiny bit of that, and suddenly we're rich again. I mean, we're always rich. That's not going away. No socialism. We'll see how it goes. I mean, it's... Most of the time, it ends up being outside of your control. I mean, we can kind of, you know, nudge them in a certain direction. And if we do that, we're going to nudge them reactionary or fascist so we can kill them. But, we'll see. Shouldn't waste your time with Africans and Asians anyway. Claiming the Golden Circle is hard as fuck. Rush military tax and declare war on Spain ASAP. Okay, somebody here actually knows what he's doing, so I might just, might follow your advice. Rush military tax. Okay, okay. Get some artillery tech. Right, yeah, that's true, because we do have to... They're allied with the Netherlands and Germany. Shit. Alright. Yeah, because we... Yeah. Let me see, the Golden Circle again. Golden Circle. We need, all core provinces, which includes Cuba, right? Yeah. Yeah, they... Okay, well... Yeah, I see the problem here now. There's another problem, though, and that's that the Germans are allied with the Spanish, and the and the Germans are a little too strong. Maybe there's something we can do there to help them hate each other. Go attack them. We'll see. Why do I have 5? Oh, an engineer counts as a back guy. Why did somebody tell me the best composition... Wait, is this still good, though? Wait a minute. Maybe it is still good. Oh, no, I guess it's fine. Oh, no, wait. That was the other... I don't know. Beninese subjugation. Well, we'll see what happens. Right. This music has been just auto-playing. It's been kind of good, but... we've got a lot of recommendations, I think. Here's... if it's too far up, I'm just not going to scroll back up. Something to smoke to. Smooth. Smooth shit, nigga. I can feel it. It's actually not bad. I was joking, but this is actually not bad. It's got a nice beat to it. I'm sure if I listened to the lyrics, I'd hate it. But that's, you know, that's a lot of music. Can't hold that against them. Except, well, I mean, you can. And I would, in a lot of cases, but I'm just not paying attention to it right now. Madagascar. Increase my opinion, your opinion of me. Good, friendly, so next thing we can do with Madagascar is kick them out of France's sphere. And then we will take them over. I know you're saying to ignore Africa, but I think Madagascar's worth it, right? Maybe. And I want a port here so I can take over all these African... We need Africa. Okay, I know you were saying to ignore Africa. We need a port here so that we can take over all this when the scramble happens. At least that's how I'm looking at it. Also, Madagascar, I want more slaves. For now, we're still a slave country. One of the only ones still around that's not, you know, Africa. So we need to take over the ones that are still around. You know. How's this going? Right, yeah, kill them. Kaboom. Good. They should make a canal that splits North Korea from South Korea. Yeah, but, like, who needs to sail from, like, here to here and really minds, like, going around? I don't think... Like, that's kind of a... It'd be a funny idea. It'd be a nice way to get some, you know, construction work done. Boosts the economy, maybe, but... 4 infantry, 4 artillery, 1 engineer, 1 hussar is the way to go. Okay, well, that's what people are saying. Beninese intellectual music. Damn right. Oh, this came together almost perfectly.
Get some of Africa and reinstate the Atlantic slave trade.
Hey, I'm all for it. I mean, like, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be that great of an idea. Like, it doesn't seem like it does much for me. But it's kind of funny. It'd be a nice way to start our war with the UK when we want to take all this shit. Although it is kind of counterproductive because we would lose we'd get so much infamy. But it's kind of fun. So it might still happen. That infantry there. Don't we have another artillery coming? Is it still being built? No? 18 here. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Well, this is like basically a perfect group. Except we'll move 1 artillery over. No, you... make Lexington the place where we come together. You, split off. Bring that artillery. Bring it here. That'll make another perfect little grouping. Then we'll have, what? We have still too many infantry left over, so we'll get 3 more artillery. 2 more artillery. and move this one up, and that'll be, you know, sort of a start. Okay, song over. Thanks for the bits, by the way. I forgot I had that. CSA RP music. V the Musical 3. Oh, yeah? Okay. Alright. Okay. I have a feeling this is going to sound bad when it starts up. Although it's not a V sings, I guess, so it's not going to be... Well, it might still be some autist singing, but it'll just be one guy, probably. Alright. Okay. How's this war going? Still not enough. Well, we're about to have their country completely sieged. Yeah, I don't know. Reinstating the African slave trade, it's probably not a good idea, but that hasn't stopped us yet. I mean, even slavery itself doesn't seem like that good of an idea. How much of our population is slaves, by the way? Only 7.2%. Yeah, you see, it's not even that much. Because it's just the Africans. And not even all of... Well, no. Yeah, probably all the Africans. Yeah. I don't know about. The singing is bad. Okay. Huzzah. Add the sphere against Macron. I don't even know what that is, and I don't care. Like, I don't want it, I can assure you. Some Asian country I don't want. Phase 2. Is Colombia coming along here? How you doing, Colombia? Can we, Everybody wants to be friendly with you. We are not yet friendly with you. Alright, see the problem. It's also we're splitting it.